As an artist, I think it's really special. It doesn't happen a lot, especially in our performance art world, to have the opportunity to do like the big picture of your actual vision.
The more that we can support artists in this community and give them an opportunity to have a voice, the more there will be an opportunity for more artists to have a voice.
All of these films to me are a way to express and process all of the pain and strength and courage and amazing battles I've seen in my decade of being an oncology nurse.
Jen, she was one of my oncology nurses, and the nurses are really what held me together. And Jen, we talk about films, it wasn't just about my cancer. So she treated me like a human being. And that's why I want to be part of this, because I've never really talked about it in public, of course not. And who wants to see another cancer movie? Except it's through expression and art is what saved my life, is having art. And it actually, you can get deeper with the communication about cancer without having to be literal about it.
Cancer sucks, basically. I've seen close friends of mine diagnosed with cancer and then beat it. And I've seen it, transform somebody's life.
My uncle, who I was very, very close with, died from liver cancer. My grandpa also died from lung cancer, and my great aunt from breast cancer. So it's something that has, been through my whole life, which I'm sure a lot of people, it's definitely something that's really affecting the world right now.
In 2010, my mother was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 3. And by March 2011, she had passed away from that very same disease. It's tough. There's no other way to put it, but being an artist and being able to have a way to vent it, a way to positively take those emotions and to create new things is something that I'm very glad to be a part of, and something that I feel that the Triptych series is going to be able to do.
This piece centers around the idea of death and life, and I think it's an important thing to be talking about because we are in a culture that is not really given the tools to speak about or deal with death in more than really a one-dimensional way.
And so I feel like as a performer, creating mythology around death, creating a story is going to really help us to face it and deal with it and acknowledge it, that it's real.
It's the whole reason I got into entertainment, to take people on a personal journey that they may not be able to go on their own. And so hopefully this can give some people a little sense of peace.
People should donate and support this project because it is art, and art needs to be supported. And there is something to be said about making something beautiful out of something that is so sad and tragic.
The arts now are incredibly underfunded. For some reason, we don't really collectively value the role of art, especially in a project like this.
It touches on a very deep and visceral dimension of movement expression, and it represents a very real issue.
I see through my girlfriend, Jen Faust, when she comes home, I can see how devastating of a disease it is just through her, how it affects her emotionally.
Dance is transformational, and it unlocks and embraces the truth, and I think that that's what this project is doing.
Having the opportunity to be a part of something so worthwhile is exhilarating, and the performers, technicians, designers, and choreographers who've signed on are some of the best in their fields.
This cast is so amazing and so incredible that it's coming from far and wide. So we have cast members coming from LA, coming from Portland, coming from all over.
This is a really, really great thing. Me personally, I'm excited about it. There's not a lot of opportunities like this to do things like this.
It's a community project. It's an extremely outrageously artful project. It's moving, and it's also just kind of badass.
It's amazing, and I think it's gonna rock worlds and shake things, and moving and shaking. That's what we all do. So that's what we're gonna do.
The fundraiser is still going because we still have 2 more films to make, and a message to bring to the community, and I feel that it's very special. And any donation helps us so much. There's so many costs, you have no idea. And I am producing this all by myself and with your help, and it's been something that I feel that probably isn't the smartest thing to do, to go in debt to make this happen, but it's something I have to do. So anything you guys can give, we would so appreciate it.